Describe to me how you imagine a person seeing SAP as they just come to work. They've been with what is their view of their relationship to this really enterprise software?
So I think this is probably the most powerful way to say this. We'll get in a room, and let's say, the room, for purposes of this example, it's got 25 people in it, and this is a particular client I'm thinking about now. And we'll stand in front of that room on day one and say, all right, guys, you've had this journey with the system. You guys are doing an awesome job. You literally are moving everything you can to get the job done, but you're just not getting there because there's just more work to do than you can fit into a day.
Mm-hmm.
And this journey doesn't end well. Like, it just doesn't. It leads to exhaustion and frustration and burnout. But what we hope to be able to share with you is a path to maybe being able to more elegantly and effectively engage with that system by utilizing some of the more standard things that we need to do, and educating on a way of engaging with the system where the system does what it needs to do and the humans do what they need to do. So in that moment, that human, and we'll call him Bob, in this particular case, stood up and said, firstly, that sounds like a great fantasy, right? Why wouldn't we want that?
Yeah.
To which we could easily agree. But second, he said, firstly, who the heck do you think you are coming in here on day one and telling me that we can go in and do things differently from what we've done? We have crafted these procedures and these processes and these things for years and years and years and years and years, and this is the way that it works. You can't just come in and click your finger,
Yeah.
and things change. And this is where the relationship with the human then starts, right? So in our role there, it's incumbent on us to talk to Bob about the passion that drives us, the results that we've seen in the past, and then ultimately say, look, I get where you are. I myself did the role that you're doing 15 years ago, and I've seen how it can be done differently. If you'll give us a moment, we can help you on this journey. So in that moment right there, we have an option. We have the opportunity to form a connection. We have an opportunity to reach out and come alongside Bob. It could be handled poorly. It could be handled well. This is where the art of what we do comes in. Fast forward to the end of that engagement, that same Bob who was at the back of the class going, no, this isn't going to work. We've been doing it this way for many, many years. No, had turned and become our biggest proponent. Suddenly, you could see the sun shining in and you could see the light, and you went, oh, working one-to-one, human being to human being, and taking people on a journey where the outcome is a profound transformation for each of those humans, but also for the company as a whole.